In Laura's office, Jordan drops by to catch up and discuss what happened when Laura was gone. Before they get to that, Laura asks if she would like to stay on as deputy mayor. Jordan is torn, as she spent her life in law enforcement and feels there is still more she can do there. Suddenly, there is a knock at the door, and Cyrus enters and asks if the mayor has time for her brother. Laura wonders to what she owes this visit. Cyrus came to tell his sister that he's found gainful employment as part of his release, and he'll be washing dishes at the Port Charles Grill. Laura asks how he got his job, and he explains the manager works with a charity that employs former convicts. Laura congratulates him but says she and Jordan were in a meeting. He understands and leaves. Jordan tells Laura that she doesn't believe a word that came out of Cyrus' mouth. Laura doesn't know what to believe about him anymore. She says he came close to death, and maybe now he wants a simple life. Jordan doesn't believe so. She believes he is only after power. Laura says if she returns to the force, she can bust Cyrus if he breaks his release terms. Jordan says she refuses to continue focusing on Cyrus. She was about to accept Laura's offer before he showed up, and she still wants to. Laura is thrilled and feels they'll be able to do a lot of good together. At the hospital, Robert meets up with Felicia to discuss Anna. Neither of them has talked since she shot Charlotte, and Robert feels Anna is hiding from him. Felicia is sure she is. Felicia explains that Anna may feel that she got herself into this situation, and she needs to get herself out of it without his help. Robert hopes Anna isn't avoiding him because of his mistrust of Valentine, as he warned her over and over their relationship would end in disaster. Spencer arrives at Joss and Trina's dorm room, and Joss invites him in to see what he's done. He sees all the flowers and realizes he has gone overboard. Joss notes they are beautiful, but Trina's not here to see them. He asks how mad Trina is on a scale of 1 to 10, and Joss says 11. She explains his demand may have been a relationship ender. They discuss his ultimatum, and Spencer admits he was a fool to think this scenario could continue like this. Joss says this can't continue, that's obvious. Spencer insists he loves Trina, and he'd never want to have to give her up. However, Trinan is a capable adult, and Ace is a baby. He says while he doesn't think Esme is a bad person anymore, he doesn't believe she can give Ace everything he will need growing up. He feels Ace needs him and isn't what a baby needs more important. Joss points out that his being with Trina, but going home to Esmond and Ace every night, wouldn't be fair to him, Trina, or anyone. Joss advises the longer he stays in this pseudo-family with Esmond and Ace, the harder it will be when it blows up. She says Esmond deserves to meet someone, and Trina will resent him for being with Esmond and Ace. He asks what the alternative is. He visits Ace on the weekends. She says yes, but he won't let Esmond take his brother. Joss points out he acted like this as a child. But he's an adult now, and he won't get everything he wants and must choose. At home, Curtis works out and chats with Marshall when Trina storms in. Trina asks where her mom is. Curtis relays that she's working late, and Marshall says dinner is almost ready. Trina isn't hungry and is going to her room. Curtis stops her and asks if she wants to talk, but she doesn't. She quickly apologizes for snapping at them. They offer to listen, and when she tells them it's about Spencer, they offer to be open-minded. As Trina's phone blows up with texts from Spencer, she tells them about his demand. Curtis offers some parental advice. He says she needs to talk to Spencer, but first, she needs to figure out what she wants and what she's willing to put up with. She admits she doesn't want to break up with Spencer, but she doesn't want Spencer living with Ace and Esmond as he is not Ace's dad. Trina is not comfortable with Spencer and Esmond spending so much time together. She's reached her limit and is done. Marshall advises that she tell that to Spencer. Curtis asks Trina if Spencer is her first boyfriend. Trina says yes and no. Trina tells them about how she and Cam grew close while supporting Joss as she went through Oscar's battle with cancer. However, what she felt for Cam is nothing like what she feels for Spencer. She thought Spencer was going to be her future, but maybe she was wrong.